Hello everyone and welcome back to my beauty space. It's me, Lara Omar. Today I'm back again doing a brand new video and I really want to play with my REM Beauty brand new concealer. So I haven't filmed an official video on this, but I've used it a couple times and I just want to show you guys all the things that I love about it, all the great properties that it has, and how I basically do a full face with this product. As always, before we get started, please subscribe and like and comment down below. Leave me some video requests of what you guys want to see in the future. And other than that, let's get started. Okay, so first I've already got my sunscreen on my face. I already washed my face, so I'm gonna go in with my Nivea cream. I just like to do a little bit of this because I feel like once I do my skincare in the morning, it kind of gets absorbed and there's not a lot of like moisture left, and I just want to make sure that I have a really clean, nice moisturized base before I begin my makeup. I feel like skin prep is the most important step whenever it comes to doing makeup, because you guys, if you are not having moisturized skin, which acts as like a layer between your skin and the makeup, then your makeup will not glide on as smooth as it would if you have some type of layer between the makeup and your skin. Some people like using primer, some people like to moisturize, and some people don't need a layer at all. They feel like they don't need it, which is totally fine. So to each their own, but just please make sure that you are listening to your skin's needs. So I like to go in with this Nivea cream. I use the one from Germany. I bought this in Egypt at just local Egyptian pharmacies, and I'm so happy because apparently the ingredients in the German Nivea cream are a lot better than the one in the US. So I really like using this. I've also had the best results from using this Nivea cream on my skin. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've also been wearing a lot of sunscreen lately, so my skin is a bit lighter than my body. So I really like using this because it makes my skin a lot more hydrated during the day. I apply like a thick lather of this at night, each night before bed. And I really like using this before makeup. So there we go, that's step one, skin prep. Step two, I don't really feel like I need to go in with a foundation, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use this, which I also bought in the Egypt airport. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. Now, this was made in France, so I don't believe that you can find this one here in the US. I've tried at local drugstores, but they don't have this exact True Match. I don't know if you guys can purchase this, but use any other foundation from L'Oreal. What I love about this foundation, you guys, is that it's legitimately like water. Like, ready? It's just water. I really love blending out this foundation with my fingers all over my face. It's just so light, so natural. It looks legitimately like skin. It's the most natural foundation I've ever used. And the reason I say foundation is because it seems like more of like a BB cream. That's just how it applies. It's not thick. It's so watery, and it literally melts into the skin like butter. And I absolutely die for this. And I am in the shade Golden Amber 7D/7W, which has warm undertones, and I really love this. So as you can see, this is going to be my base, my foundation, but it looks like skin. It just makes my skin a little bit more perfected and really natural, which I love. So next, we're gonna go on to the star of the show, which is the REM Beauty Concealer. So in case you guys are wondering, I got the shade Medium 1W. So let's open it up and I'm gonna give you guys a little swatch. So it's super thick. It's like an actual pot. Like, it's not like the Winky Lux primer where if you move it, it all moves around. No, it stays in place. So this is the shade Medium 1W right here on the back of my hand, which for me, it's perfect because it's warm, it highlights, it brightens, and it does conceal really well. Like, this is a very nice concealer. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit under the eye, because this concealer, you really need a little bit. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. I naturally love using like a very light amount of concealer because I don't like it to be super heavy. But with this concealer, I've tried using it super natural like I'm doing now. And then I've also tried using it more full coverage and kind of going in with layers, and it did not look good with layers. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So this is a foundation that you definitely need to, you know, apply very lightly. My sister just got home, and in very thin layers. I'm just gonna keep on recording. And I like to go, hey Maya.
I'm home from school.
I'm gonna ask you about school in a second. So, excuse my dogs because they're barking like animals because they're animals. But anyways, so this is all I'm gonna apply for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my little REM Beauty UFO sponge, and I like to put the concealer right here underneath of my cheekbones because it is like a little trick that I've learned so I don't have to go in and apply actual bronzer or contour. It just looks super natural, and I really love personally for my face whenever this part of my cheeks stand out, like the bottom parts. So let's go in, and I'm gonna use the opposite side, and I'm gonna blend out the concealer, which blends so easily. If you guys are wondering what happened here and here, Bunny scratched the shit out of me yesterday and I was bleeding. He literally cut a hole in my under eye. Thank God it's like starting to heal, but it really hurts. So let's go ahead and blend. It's also my sister's first day of school. So she just came home, and after I'm done filming this video, I'm gonna ask her all about how her first day was. But for now, I've got a job to do. So this is how it's currently looking. The first thin layer of the concealer. Yeah, you can see where Bunny scratched me right here, but it's totally fine. So from what I can tell, and I hope you guys can tell too, that it did cover and it absolutely did brighten. So it looks like my skin is so even, so brightened. It looks like I'm getting a lot of sleep. And the best part is that it does not look cakey whatsoever. So I really, really, really love that. And I don't feel like I need too much. So the reason why I'm doing it the way I would normally do my makeup is because this is how I would normally do my makeup. So I'm gonna do my reviews and my first impressions with you guys and show you my get ready with me's in the most natural way possible, which is how I would normally apply my makeup myself. So I'm not gonna go in with like 3 layers. I'm not gonna try to like do a whole bunch of crazy things that I wouldn't normally do day to day. So because I am more of a natural, minimal type of makeup girl, I really like the way that I use it, which is just using a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more coverage, which is usually what I would normally do. 1 thin layer, and then I go in just where I absolutely need it. And let's see if I can cover up this little thing right here. So I just applied a little bit more underneath of my eyes because I really want there to be no dark circles, since I am going to the nail salon today to get a pedicure with my sister, and I wanna look super nice. So I just finished blending everything out, and as you guys can see, the brightening effect just totally took place. My skin looks so natural, and it still looks my skin because I didn't have to contour, I didn't have to bronze. This is usually how I've been wearing my makeup these days, which I totally love because it's just more natural, and I feel like, you know, as time goes on, I really don't like wearing like full faces of makeup. Sometimes I just feel like my skin looks better and I feel more confident whenever I can see my real self whenever I wear makeup. So I try to just use as little as possible. But if you guys are on the hunt for a really, really amazing concealer and you don't want to spend the amount of money that you need to spend for REM Beauty concealer, because this is like, I would say $26, I would say, which is pretty expensive for a concealer, especially of this size. Even though I do think you're definitely gonna get a good, like, you're gonna get a run for your money. It's worth every penny because it's gonna last like a million years. But these JOA concealers, they're the JOA Perfect Complexion Under Eye Serum Concealer. You can find these on Amazon. You can find them at CVS and on JOA.com. I know right now they're having a 30% off sale on the website right now. So definitely go pick these up because they're great. They are $11 each, I would say, but if you buy them from the JOA concealer, the JOA website, you can get them for 30% off. And I'm not sponsored to say any of this. They don't even know who I am. This is just me trying to look out for my subscribers. And these concealers are absolutely amazing. So if you guys don't want to spend the money on REM Beauty, but you want a really great natural concealer for every single day, makes your skin look like skin, even with makeup, please do yourself a favor and pick these up. They are totally worth it and totally drugstore and affordable. So that is gonna be it. I totally love the REM Beauty concealer. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and leave the house with this, just throw on like a little lip. And that's basically it. That's how I use the REM Beauty concealer. I totally love the sponge, even though Bunny completely tore it up yesterday. He completely tore it up because he's totally obsessed with all of my beauty sponges. I have 2 beauty blenders, like the expensive ones, and then this. He eats every single one of them. He finds them no matter where I hide them, and he eats them, all of them. So I have to use it with all these cuts because I don't want to buy another one. But nonetheless, I love the REM Beauty concealer. I would recommend it for someone who doesn't mind spending a little bit extra money for a nice concealer, because I don't usually wear pot concealers ever, but nonetheless, it's a great concealer. Again, I'm in the shade Medium 1W. I will link it down below in the description on the Ulta website. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really love these products. And if you like them, leave them down below in the description, in the comment section, what you guys think of these products, because I think that they're great. So without any further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.